Well, destroyed everything we had.
Here at this place?
No, at my race car shop.
Oh, okay.
Shop. I had all these trophy stuff in the foyer when you go in. So we lost like 2 or 3 of the World 100 trophy, and then we lost something else. But it just right here, there's the Alltel 100,000 that Bloomquist won, that blue trophy.
Really?
Yeah. And here, the deal at Hutchinson, Kansas, that sold the 7 cars, this is the trophy we won that day.
Okay.
So that's Wayne Brooks' farsuit there. You don't know Wayne yet, but you will
don't know him yet. No,
this is Rex Merrick's farsuit.
Now, that's somebody I've heard a lot about that people are wanting me to talk to.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, this is a lot of stuff.
This is when we won the, this was in, what year did McDowell win this? I don't know, 2001, 2002, somewhere around there.
And that was in one of your cars?
Yeah. We won 3. Moyer and us had won the World 100. Moyer won it 6 times. Probably 2 or 3 of them was probably mine before he went to driving for Rayburn.
I watched him win in 91. I was up there in 91.
That's my car, yeah. Now, I don't have that trophy. It got burnt in the fire. Crude Petrodron, the funny car guy.
Yeah.
That bottom helmet, he did that for and sent it to me.
I'll be that guy.
Yeah. Huh. Now, this is only time, this was when Wayne Brooks won Bristol, Tennessee in a modified. That's a sail panel off of it, and that's a trophy there, the 2000. That's the first time they run cars on Bristol, dirt, and Wayne won it.
Oh, man, yeah. Why did they stop running dirt over there, do you know?
People owned the deal, didn't feel like cleaning it up every time that happened. I'm gonna get some people.
So when did you get into the modified building?
When the race car shop burnt, I lost a whole bunch of my real good late model racers. It happened the Sunday at Daytona 500, 1994. Same day the Daytona 500 was running, my race car shop caught on fire. Had one of the boys painted cars for me, was in there, and we just got a new electrostatic paint system. And it, ever so often, it would shoot sparks out. And I called the manufacturer and asked them about it. They said, well, what color do you paint? And I said, well, black mostly is what really sets it. Well, it's got some carbon in it. Yeah, it'd probably be, but I said, well, but that's not right. Well, that's what it is. Well, that's what happened Sunday afternoon. He's in there painting one for me. And that far, we had all 3 of those buildings with a pipe going through them to pull the heat from one building to the other.
Yeah.
And then go out the back. And when it ignited, it just went through all the building and burned everything down. I didn't win the case. I never did take them to court because they just didn't believe it, you know.
Huh.
So anyway, shoot fire. Wendell left me. Moyer left me. Gundecker, I had a whole bunch of real good racers. And I mean, it was February the 18th. And racing season's going to start in about 3 weeks. They didn't think I could get them cars done, but I would have. But anyway, when they all left, I just got 4 or 5 good. Darrell DeFrance from Iowa and Greg Herron. Some of them people stayed with me, but a whole bunch of them left me. So then after that, I decided nobody seemed like it would be a modified. It seemed like it was a step down. They didn't want to mess with them. Well, that's what I started building.
Okay. Huh.
That's James Inch. It was crew chief for Martin at one time on his Bush car. And then Larry Phelps over there, that was the car I built for Larry. We went out west and run right here, I guess, right straight up the blue shirt there, Jeter and Shaw.
Oh, there you go.
And that was my son Kirk there, number 12.
Okay, so your son ran late models?
Yeah, he run asphalt, run dirt for a while, but then we started running asphalt at Bolivar and Lebanon. And he won the championship at Lebanon one year, and I think he won it at Bolivar one year.
Okay.
That 25 car there, Schrader sent that to me. Huh. And that up there, home of the free, I did a special deal with a bunch of veterans. They sent that to me.
That's cool.
And this is where Bill Elliott, he drove my car modified in the Alltel 100. And Casey Kane, he did too, and his fender somewhere, I don't know where, but it's here. That jacket there is where I got inducted into the Dirt Track World Hall of Fame. I think I'm in 5 Hall of Fames now. And that was Cedar Lake, wasn't it? Yeah. McDowell won that for me in 2001. Oh. All right. And Kevin Harvick, he run my dirt car a little bit, and he wanted me to build my car and get it shipped to Bakersfield, California, and he's going to fly home and run out there on a show. He wanted to know if me and Kevin would come out there, so we flew out there, and he won the race. He got back to Charlotte. He took the top off it, sent it to me, autographed it, and everything.
That's awesome. All right, what's that car right there?
That was one of the more used cars we had. We won that's on the Springfield Mile in Springfield, Illinois. We won the race that day in that car. That was in 1982, 83.
Was that about the beginning of the
wedge stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Were you the first person to do the wedge stuff?
Schwartz probably was.
Schwartz?
That was a Dutch treat car we built for NDRA for their show car. We took it everywhere and showed it. Okay. This is Steve Arpin. He run our car for a long time.
Well, yeah, he's a Longhorn guy, isn't he?
Yeah, and that's the hood off he sent to me. He was really a good racer for us. Did a lot for us.
Yeah, did he work down here?
He worked for me some, yeah.
Okay.
And this was the 5,000 race cars there. Somebody did an arc loan. Huh. And that's the other car I did for NDRA right here.
Right here?
Stroh's car, yeah. We took that and we hauled it for him, took it to all the NDRA show. That's the year that Moyer Purvis was having a big battle for the championship. Huh. Kenny Schrader, he called one day and said, "Hey, Shaw, I'm going to send something down to you for your museum." So he's up at Lebanon, Missouri, or West Plains or Wheatland one. At the driver meeting, he says, "Anybody here from Batesville?" So I'm going to send something back for Shaw's souvenir for his museum. I got something I want to send to him. Well, one of the Taylor's boys, they went over and he had my car at the time. He took the whole bumper, hood, and everything off. Said, "Shaw, I'm sending you something." And it gets here Monday morning. I said, "Schrader, you sent the whole nose, bumper, everything. I ain't got no place to keep that thing except on top of the toilet." He said, "That's probably where it needs to be, Shaw." I said, "You didn't autograph it." He said, "That gives me a reason to come back." So he come back and gave him a letter and got up there and autographed it.
Oh, there you go.
Bill Davis, he just passed away 2 months ago. There's that Stroh car again. This is Kirk's car when we run at Lebanon. And this was when Maury that year we won the Dirt Track World Championship, paid $40,000 in '86. And the same year we won the USAC deal. This is Greg Heron here. He's a good friend of mine from Little Rock. He was always pretty loyal to me.
So USAC used to do late models?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that just 2 or 3 years. All they did that was. That's Kenny Wallace here. He drove some for Bill Davis. And that's Bill's other car. And Bill had Caterpillar too, and
that's right. I forgot Bill Davis. He had a NASCAR, didn't he?
Yeah, won the Daytona 500 in 2002. And that's, of course, his McDowell deal there. That's when we won the World 100. And this is Thornton when we won the Boone Nationals, and then also the first. I think we won the first Hope for '74. Yeah. And when we got ready to do this museum, Cheryl had just all of these old shirts. She had just put them in some weatherproof barrels, and we got ready to do the museum. She went getting all them out. Them things back in the '70s. This is Kevin and Kirk, my 2 sons. This was their shirts.
I'll be daggone. Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh.
And when I went to Michigan and worked for Ray Baker's after I quit Martin's, I was crew chief for Bob Seneca and had them bell-bottom pants.
Baker engines. Now I've heard a lot about
Well,
that.
there's two Bakers, one in Oklahoma, and then you had Ray Baker in Michigan.
Okay.
This is just, that's Al Perky. You know him, of course.
Yeah.
And that's Tony Steer car I built for him. We took it to Paducah. He won the race, and he'd autographed that picture and sent it back to me. And that's Jeff Taylor. And there's McDowell again. And all these are just plaques and stuff that people gave me, did for me, and all the different time we won the IMCA stuff. This is a bunch of Mark stuff here in Earnhardt. This is Mark here, and that's his dad standing behind him. He got killed in a plane crash, him and his wife and daughter in 1998. This is Rusty Wallace. I used to do stuff for Rusty when he was in St. Louis. They had a Rusty and Mike and Kenny they built cars called Poor Boy Chassis, and they bought parts off me to do the dirt car. They run asphalt. That was one year we did Warriors.
Oh.
And over here on this side, I don't remember what was over here. Okay, this was a Sunday afternoon that we won the Dirt Track World Championship. It was 1986. So that would have been 39 years ago, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the car I remember from being young. You know, that scheme.
Yeah. When I built the 5,000 race car, Winners Performance made a special rear end cover for me and sent it to me. That's a cover off the rear end gears. And of course, these were McDowell, different years we had.
Now, he drove your house car?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I did not
sponsored
know that either.
S&H Industrial, which was Kenny Hendricks. And myself, we had started a company called S&H Industrial. We did conveyor system. And when I had cancer set in, I sold my part out to him. And tell you how big they are now. They got 180 employees. They do a bunch of work for Amazon, Target, all the different companies. They're big.
Golly.
So I got some of the stock, but I sold my part of the business out.
Huh.
This is Lance Landers, Mark, and myself. That was at Indianapolis.
Lance Landers.
Yeah. Here's this. I'll turn this on. This is, I think I can.
Is this the one you're telling me about?
Yeah, Moody. Well, back down. That's Mooney.
This is World of Outlaws coming around a flat for Brent. Number 21 on the front row in.
What track is this?
TVD Points champion already.
I think it's West Plains or Iowa. I don't sure what it was.
Still Arkansas. The top stars from all over the country's here. Billy Warrior Jr.
Just them names.
Ken Essery, Larry Phillips, along with all the other top drivers. You're talking about spectacular night of racing. You're going to see it. Billy Warrior Jr. car 21, Dime Miranda 99 car coming out of turn 4, taking the green, going to the turn 1, the door hell. You talking about stock car racing tonight, late model dirt track, and you're going to see it coming out of the back straight. They're side by side. It's starting around. Billy Warrior going into turn 3, coming out of 4. It's Billy Warrior on the low side. Looks like he's got the advantage for lap number 1. It's Billy Warrior driving the Larry Shaw house car, the leader of lap number 1 going into turn number 1. It's Donnie Moran trying to run him down. It's Willie Kraft and Larry Phillips making up the field. But Billy Moran, the Larry Shaw house car, demanding the lead right now on 21. Larry Shaw Race Cars is celebrating its 10th year in business. We've already built over 600 race cars. We have over 14,000 square feet fabricated. We have one of the largest parts warehouses in the.
My wife.
Quality is an ongoing commitment at Larry Shaw. Welders use the best materials and fine craftsmanship to produce a racing chassis which is consistent.
That was 39 years ago.
Supplied in the paint shop. The quality commitment continues through the sheet metal shop. Bodies are constructed of 040 aluminum with a baked-on enamel finish. Bead rolling provides strength for fender sections. Spoilers are made of GE Lexan, which is proven to be the most resistant to splitting or cracking, ideal for racing applications. Larry provides hands-on quality control throughout the operation.
Kevin likes that. He said the only time you got a hands on is when the camera's rolling.
Many aluminum components, such as wheel spacers, are constructed in the nearby machine shop. Aircraft quality T6061 aluminum is used in high stress areas, such as these wheel spacers.
We're pretty high tech back then, 39 years ago.
Yeah, looks like
That's Mark's car there.
Larry, Kevin Shaw, or Keith Strunk assures the Shaw racer of the best possible starting.
Moyer's car in the background.
The racer is further aided by written setup information and drawings provided by Larry. David Rounds, the computer operation manager at Larry Shaw's, places the drawings in the computer for storage and retrieval. Drawings and description sheets are printed and given.
Now, this is what cracks some grandkids up, how slow that is. But they don't realize 39 years ago.
no, that was state of the art back then, right?
Yeah. We'd take this to to trade shows and show this. We wouldn't have to stand there and tell them over and over what all it was. They could just look at it, We did a lot of trade shows back then. I think it's just 3 or 4 minutes long.
Computer operations are multifunctional, utilizing an Ovell PC network to provide complete accounting, shipping, and inventory, as well as setup information for the staff at several locations throughout the facility.
We just had
What is that?
bird cage, 4-bar bird cage. Yeah, we're the first one to ever have them.
Really? How did you come up with bird cage?
Watching drag racing. Drag racer had a bird cage set up.
Ray or Keith assist you with your parts order. Be assured they are backed by an extensive inventory
Well, we had a lot of parts,
and components.
a lot of radiators. Back then, there's 2 shop companies, Carrera and Pro. Carrera was the first one. Then 3 other people worked for Carrera, went in business making Pro, and then Carrera had a lawsuit against them. They won. But then there's 2 shop companies after that.
If you're in the market for a chassis, any state of completion is possible, from a rolling chassis to one with only mounting brackets, or one with body and
Weight-wise, how did those chassis right there compare to the ones they have today? Are they a lot heavier? Or
No, they're
That's
about the same.
even a complete turnkey car accident
Fucking car.
for dirt, as well as asphalt.
This is one of the building that burnt. Danny Nelson, drag racing. That's where he's at now. He's in that drug.
Shipment control, provide the racer with the best service possible.
That was Kurt's trailer. We used that to go to trade shows and stuff. But when he raced at Bolivar and Lebanon, that's what he used. We built that trailer even.
Did you really?
Yeah, in spare time. Moyer.
The winning tradition continues with Larry Shaw race car.
We lost about all that stuff in the fire. That's what we had before the fire hit. We saved some of it, but most of that was in the fire.
You and Ken Esser.
Yeah, he had a fire too. Yeah. I'll show you this other one in a minute. That's Joe Shear from Wisconsin. He run our car at asphalt. That's what I was building at first, but he's passed away too.
So that was
Now this was at Nashville. This was a 400 where you win the guitar. We built that car. Mark had went east and had a bad run. Come back here. Bill Davis and myself built him 2 cars, and this is his first time running it at Nashville. That's him second. Darrell Waldrop leading. He goes around Darrell and runs off. Say he's gone now. Well, what happens? with 2 laps to go,
As you can see,
the caution come out. And back then, everybody listened, everybody on the radio, and they left everybody up 3 cars. And Mark radioed in and said, I lost my damn brakes. Well, when Darrell heard that, he shot and put tires. They started back up. He drove around, you know. Yeah, this should be the other one. Got the Rocky music here. We had about 20 people work for us here. We wanted
Is this lighter than the other one?
no, this right after we won the dirt track. Well, it's 86. Yeah, this is later. This after we won the dirt track world championship.
That's a good one.
That building burnt too. That new one, he go ahead going back there, burnt every shit thing. There's Kevin, my son.
Burger King. I don't remember. That must have been before.
We just had that for 2 or 3 races. They don't know us.
Who's that guy?
That's me. Okay, this is when we won the dirt track world championship. It shows a little bit of this. Listen to them names. Steve Baker won the owner of Rockets. This is 3 minutes long. It'll be going pretty quick, but you can do what you need to with it.
This is West Virginia.
Finberg, West Virginia. Hot Sunday afternoon. Warrior's birthday even. Yeah. Now he'll go and show a little bit about building race cars again, and then he'll come back and show the end of it. And you can do what you need to with it, but it's pretty interesting.
Now Moyer once again in that Larry Shaw car starting to make a move.
I'm a race car designed to make you a winner. Quality, workmanship, and safety are my main consideration.
Larry Shaw race cars are designed to win races, but as Larry says, winning isn't our only consideration. Some of our competitors spot weld the chassis, then pull them off the jig. We build all our cars on steel plate jigs where we fit and weld all tubing before we take the chassis off our jig. The reason we do this is to make sure the chassis doesn't flex when it comes
We had
off.
3 jigs.
We use the best welders and welding equipment available with 75-25 argon gas. We feel that from the safety point of view, it is well worth our extra cost. You'll notice all tubing welds come at strong stress points. All bars possible come together at the best points to provide maximum chassis strength. We also reinforce the chassis by welding gussets at every point we feel is vital for maximum safety. All roll cage bars are placed down inside the frame. For added safety, we install steel floor pans in order to prevent some object from penetrating the bottom of the car, and also a leg bar for added protection to the driver. We use a special acid to remove grease and foreign matter. Then the chassis is sealed with a special sealer before painting. To guarantee a thorough paint job, we add a hardener in the paint formula to help the paint resist chipping. The chassis' next stop is the sheet metal shop, where all interior sheet metal will be installed. Then all suspension systems, gauges, brake lines, pedals, everything to make it a complete car is installed. Our bodies are manufactured from 040 aluminum with baked-on enamel paint. We offer colors of white, red, blue, yellow, orange, or black. Whether you need a new body, front stub, bare chassis, rolling chassis, trailer, or a complete car, we can build your car to any stage of completion suitable and supply all the parts needed to get you on the racetrack. In order to assure greater performance, we manufacture some of our parts. We warehouse many other parts from major manufacturers and stock a large inventory at all times. Parts and chassis are shipped daily by UPS or truck, with one-day delivery available by UPS. At Larry Shell Race Cars, we are constantly track testing both cars and parts to ensure that our customers get the best.
We are constantly expanding to serve you better. We have just added another new
I remember that
building. And with
Up there on the side of the road.
facility, we know how
It's
to
up there in front of the airport. You got to turn and go by it. Now watch this here. Watch how Moyer blows by this guy. Look at there.
White flag in the air, one more second to go. Billy Moyer Jr. up in front, white clap, running second. It's Jeff Skinner going strong, fourth and pretty step your top five. DeVoe was 6, Buck Simmons hold on to the 7th. Ready Boy, Joey Ryan right. Club off is the number 4 backing. Here he comes. Put your hands together. Your winner, Billy Moyer Jr.
He had his hand out the window.
He did, waving at him, yeah.
Junior taking the lead away from Lisa Mason on lap 54. Goes by one more time, being 6th. Chuck Welch hit on first place check.
40,000 for it paid. That's unreal back then.
developing and the personal attention you deserve from Larry Shutt.
I think that was on the Arpin's door.
Boy, that's a nice pump too. I didn't
See the price on it?
Huh?
See the price?
Did you make it, Tom? Yeah.
Price. We don't need
39 cents.
we don't need this anymore, do we? We good on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
39 cents.
Here's some stuff here. You may want to come back sometime and do some more of this, but this is early day with Mark Martin, you know, when we did all the early stuff. You can't hardly zoom in on it.
Yeah.
But anyway, sign that book before we leave now.
Okay.